Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of A Lawyer Plays. Dreamfall, the longest journey with me, Ryan, the gaming lawyer. Yeah, if you will recall, last episode we really started digging our teeth into the corporate conspiracy of the brain entertainment machine that's really a mass experiment in mind control, and even worse, someone's been hacking into it. We hooked up with one of the corporate insiders who's looking into the problem and trying to break it open. He's trying to they were working on exposing it, but then his coworker got killed. She's the lady that I found in Rezo's apartment at the beginning of the game. But now he's got me down in the basement, and I am I'm infiltrating the core where some sort of giant scary brain monster or something or other is being held in a giant tank. And things are definitely looking, well, let's just say if Nintendo had a room like this, I would be very, very scared. And I'd probably never play with a Wii U or any other Nintendo device again. But, unless they, well, still, I don't know. I like the idea of something that could tap into your dreams and make it real and stuff. But this is just some scary stuff. I mean, look at that. Anyway, so wait. Let me, what was I doing again, though? I took a break. There we go. That's what I was trying to get open. Alright. Okay, now that's one thing crossed off the list. Now we need to find a capsule to put this worm into. Damien said to look in the laboratory. Alright. So is this what I'm doing with this?
I can't access this. Even Liv software wouldn't stand a chance against the security systems Watty employ.
What about this? I play with this?
This looks like the kind of capsule I need to scan the worm.
Ooh. I take one?
After inserting the worm into the capsule, you'll need to scan it. You'll also need to scan yourself. The scanners, with my remote assistance, will upload both yours and the worm's DNA into the Dream Core's guardware. This will allow you access through the airlock. Both scanners are located in the med lab.
So this is... I think I was in that room before. But, let me see here. What was the, Nope. Can I combine this, though? Do I have the brain thing? I guess I don't have the worm. Never mind. Okay. There's a angry spider bot somewhere. I can't remember. Yeah, Bird, we hear you. Bird was quiet all day until I started talking into my microphone. Which is odd because, can I open this?
This is the security office.
Nope, I don't want to go in there, do I? It's strange because I do, as I have mentioned in other recordings and streams and such, I do voice dictation. All day long is my work. And I've been sitting here doing voice dictation for hours and hours. And, no, this is not it. And I had her sitting on my shoulder the whole time. She was quiet. Quiet as a... Maybe she can tell that I'm speaking in a communicative way when I'm doing this. Where I'm doing voice dictation, it's pretty evident that I'm not trying to entertain anybody. Not trying to make any kind of a human connection. Alright, here we go. This looks like...
It's a small biometric scanner. Put your specimen in a capsule, stick it in there, and it reads all the relevant biometric data.
Well, wait a minute. What specimen? Do I have the specimen? Can I combine it with my phone? Oh, there it is, the worm. I didn't even see that. It's so small, I didn't even notice it. Okay, now we can put this in here.
DNA and cellular composition of biological entity analyzed and cleared for entry and insertion into core.
Sweet! Now I get to scan myself? Is that the deal? If I go into this? I'm feeling uneasy about this move. I don't like any, enclosed space like that. At least I can see outside, though.
DNA and cellular composition analyzed.
After you've scanned both the worm and yourself, you need to locate a key to the core room. The security officer in shift won't be in his office. I'll make sure of that. But Rio told me they always keep a spare key around. That's in blatant violation of security procedures, but it makes our job a lot easier.
Right.
You need to search the security offices to find it.
Alright, I hear little clackety feet. There's the little robots, the dangerous death robots outside. Did that. Now I have to find the key to get into the dream core. Damien told me there would be a data key in the security office somewhere, and he'd make sure the guard would be away from his post. Alright. But yeah, that little enclosed thing reminded me when I was, when I first met my wife. Wait, how do I walk? Didn't I have a walk button? There we go. It's more of a sneak. Is there a more natural walk button I could toggle? I don't want it to either be I'm sprinting or I'm doing something nefarious and secretive. Alright, maybe I can go this way. When I first met my wife, this is like 12 years ago or whatever, we were living in the Pacific Northwest. We lived near Portland. I didn't grow up there. I was only there for a few, maybe 4 years or so. But up there, at least back in the early 2000s, tanning booths were like a big thing. At least among some of the people I met. Like she was all into doing tanning. Because I guess if you don't see the sun, it's not that bad actually. Before I lived up there, I thought Oregon was going to be like, Oregon and Washington would be like, you saw the sun 2 months out of the year, and then the clouds rolled over, and you didn't see it until like the next year or something. It's not like that. You still see it, but you don't get quite as much. She had this membership for tanning, and she'd get bonus tans and free friend tans and all that stuff, and she talked me into going once. And I felt like I was in like a weird glowy coffin that made the hairs on my skin catch on fire and burn. Never again. It was for me. Some people are all they say it's relaxing. I get into a glowy coffin and I smell myself burning. That does not relax me, in the least. Alright. I thought this was the security room. Son of a bitch. Okay, apparently not. Was it the room with the spiders? Am I gonna have to... I may have missed my window of opportunity. That's not it, is it?
The console's locked.
I think I'm gonna have to go all the way around again. I am not planning this heist very efficiently. If this was Ocean's 11, they probably would have asked me to stay home. Because if this was a time-sensitive operation, they would not want me on board. Here we go. I think this is it. This looks very security. The shield with the swords on it. Uh-oh. Is that a laser detection?
The security in this office is pretty heavy. I'll need to do exactly what Damien told me to do.
The security office has an isolated grid that isn't connected to the building systems. If it's on, I'm afraid you're going to have to disengage that too. It can be switched off from the inside by one of the security spiders. Check the cybernetics office. There should be an extra spider in there. Use the software I uploaded to your mobile to control it remotely. Inside the security office there'll be a dock where the spider can access the local grid. The spider you'll be controlling won't have the right security clearance, however, so you'll need to find a way to upgrade its clearance.
Wow.
If you fry one of the patrolling spiders and download its clearance, you should be able to dock with the security office grid.
Okay, it's a good thing we got this. It's a good thing we got all of this, They're doing this flashbacks, like, as it's going along, which is nice. Because there was never a scene where he told you everything to do. It's all coming in the form of, like, as you progress through the stuff you need to do, it's like, it'll do the flashback and it'll be like, now you gotta do this. And, it's turning out to be quite involved. I think this is it, right? The spiders? Nope. I hope I didn't... I miscalculated. Son of a bitch. Okay. I gotta go all the way around. This this running around this hallway could be a candidate for high-speed edits. We'll see. Although, if I high-speed edit all of it, you wouldn't get to hear my awesome story about tanning booth coffins. But yeah, I like the little piecemeal, like, no, you gotta do this. So now, I remember there was a room with spiders in it, extra spiders. I've got to hack one of those with my phone, then make it sneak up on another spider, stun the spider, steal their security clearance, and then go into the room with the red stuff. Here we go.
Damien said that I can control a spider remotely with the software he put on my mobile.
Disable the red stuff once I get the spider with the right clearance in there. Am I gonna get to do like spider cam action? What does it do? How do I make it attack? Do I have to make it sneak up behind the other one? I think there were 3 in that office, so hopefully that means if I screw one up, I could do another one. I like to take this. Yeah, Bird, we hear you. I know it's an emergency because you're sitting in your cage and nothing's happening. Gotcha. Downloading protocol, master. We gotta go into this thing. That turned out to be a lot easier than I thought it would. Alright. Yeah, Bird. I don't know why birds start screaming sometimes. It's like you're just sitting in your cage. Bird's been a lot more calm. But yeah. Yep, here we go. Who is that person in the middle over there? Anyways. A coat. Do I need a disguise?
Stupid enough to leave a data key in?
I want to wear the lab coat and
Jacket
pretend I'm a
pocket.
scientist.
Yes. Idiots.
When you've found the spare key in the security office, use it to enter the core room. We need to get the worm into the dream core. Once that's done, I can start pulling information from the core to my console. To get to the core, you must pass through the airlock and a decontamination process. And don't worry, it's perfectly harmless. From this point on, you'll need to be vigilant. There's a team on duty in the core room, most likely 2 or 3 scientists. They'll be preoccupied, however, so you should be able to sneak past them. If they spot you, they'll trigger the alarm, and you'll be fried, literally. Go to the lower platform. That's where you'll find the injection tube. Insert the capsule with the worm into the tube, push the button, and the worm will do the rest. After that, all you need to do is stay low and get out as fast as you can. I'll put the alarm to the fire exit at the agreed time, so be there. If anything should go wrong, you'll need to find another way out on your own.
He's asking a lot of me, alright?
It's securely locked.
Did I do anything else?
Damien said that I can control a spider remotely with the software he put on my mobile.
Can I still play with the thing on my phone?
Damien said that I can control a spider remotely with the software he put on my mobile.
This? Data key, okay. Okay, no, I can't remotely control the spider anymore, but I don't have to worry about that bastard catching up.
More spiders. If I never see another one of those, it'll be too soon.
Yeah. There'd be a whole, they should make a whole extra game. They're like, people love the spider sequence so much in Dreamfall Longest Journey. We decided to make a whole side series called Mechanical Spiders. The reason you haven't heard about it is because nobody bought it. And it was a tragic commercial failure. Which is great mystery. Spiders, Alright, Alright, I apologize. You guys have seen enough of this hallway. I wish I could wear the lab coat. Wait a minute. Okay, the door's over there. That's where I'm going. I wish I could wear the lab coat so that at least through their peripheral vision, I would maybe look like I was a scientist who belonged in there. Can I get in here now? Oh, now what? That cube? Oh, I got the cube. Okay. Thank goodness. Here we go.
I hope this key is active.
So do I. I'm with you, sister. There we go. Alright, can I, what is this?
Let's see. This controls the access to the decontamination chamber between the observation platform and the core itself.
Is that something I want? Ooh. Apparently that was necessary. Wait, now I've got another journal entry. This heavy security office, blah blah blah. We did the spider thing. Lovely. I used to hate those things. Now I simply loathe them. Damien said to be a spider on standby in the cybernetics office. Blah. Okay, there's more. Security office should have. Okay, I got that. This is it. Time to enter the core room itself and insert the worm into the dream core. I'll need to keep an eye out for people. If they see me, they'll trigger the security routines, which apparently will result in me being fried. Yeah. Oh. Can I leave again if I want to? Or am I trapped now? Nice little chemical shower. Well, at least I'll smell like a scientist. Okay. I feel like I don't want to. Can I get over there now? Make a left? Oh shit! I thought. Oh. I thought she saw me. Alright, yes, I see that. Should I use my sneaky walk? Oh shit, she's coming around this way.
It looks like a living, breathing creature. And in a way, it is.
Yep. I've been making a point not to look directly at the giant brain thing. Apparently that guy is downstairs talking some really important science stuff. Dude! Shit. Maintenance. Maintenance. They're just... Maintenance. Maintenance. Between a rock and a hard place here, folks. Shit!
Come on, girl, talk to me.
How is this supposed to happen?
Who's inside you?
I feel like if I had just waited near the entrance, I would be in a better position than I am right now. I feel like I'm gonna be spotted and they're gonna set off their security subroutines. Okay, I think I could slip in behind him now. Yeah? I hope. Where did he go? Can't see. I cannot see well. I think this is... Oh shit. Okay, he's over there. Sorry. This is not a game that usually induces me to curse very much. What's this?
There's something in that wall.
Can I, put this in there? Bon. I think I did a thing. Oh, look at that. That is nifty, whatever I just did. That's a computer virus. It's a computer, it's a computer sperm.
She's getting agitated.
The brain is
We
pregnant.
need to calm her down.
The core's definitely reacting to
needs ice
external
cream and cookies.
stimuli. But what? This doesn't look like the normal spikes. And there's absolutely no activity on DreamNet. What's eating her?
Don't
Good
try to
question.
reason with her, it's
Whatever
hormonal.
it is, it's serious. I've never seen her like this.
Uh-oh. Guess who decided to pay us a little visit?
Oh no,
Gilmore.
who's here now? The
None
boss?
other. She's probably here for another status report.
Why is that in
Why
quotes?
can't she just be happy with the daily briefings from the chief?
Don't say anything stupid, okay? I don't fancy getting fired just because you shoot your mouth off to her. She is the boss.
I want a
And
big
what
drama to
idiot
happen.
gave her that job? She has absolutely no qualifications.
Shh. Get in a big fight with her. And then I'll slip out.
Miss Gilmore, what an unexpected honor. May we help you with anything?
I thought I'd come down here to check on the progress myself. Why are there only 2 of you here?
It's Sunday evening. The team can't work 24 hours a day. They'll start making mistakes and...
We're on shifts, Miss Gilmore. Dr. Lee and I have the call until tomorrow morning.
Shifts. We're 4 months away from launch, everything's gone to hell, and your team's working shifts. People can
That's
take
great.
the day off when this crisis has been resolved. If Altera doesn't launch as planned, you'll all be fired.
I don't think...
I couldn't care less what you think. That's not what I pay you for. I pay you to find out who's fucking with my project.
We're
Yes.
working on that. But it's been a difficult day. There have been spikes, and the leakage is getting worse.
Meaning what?
There have been fresh outbreaks of static interference across the wire, coinciding with violent fluxes in Angana.
What sort of fluxes?
Both physical spasms, like nervous twitches, and bursts of pure energy and data. Hugely complex bursts of data. It doesn't make sense, but Angana appears to be... how shall I put this? Expanding, okay? There's more data inside it than it can physically store.
Okay.
How's that even possible?
I don't know.
Really isn't. That's also why it's overloading, creating spikes that travel at the speed of light into the wire. If it keeps expanding...
Oh, shit.
We might theoretically be able to shut it down. But we don't know what consequences that might have, both to the project and to the wire.
It could be catastrophical. Everything connected to the wire, and I mean
Is
everything,
catastrophical a
could
word?
conceivably be affected.
It's not an
catastrophic.
option. Disregarding the possible effects to the wire, if there's any chance the project's timeline will be thrown off, it's unacceptable. You'll have to identify the problem and isolate the intrusion into the system. Now, I want a detailed breakdown of what your team's doing and when I can expect to see concrete results. Can we stabilize the Dream Core?
For short periods of time, which gives us a window to test DreamNet. Angana has responded positively to direct infusions of Morpheus.
All right, walk me through the process.
Well, at least she's taking the time to want to understand, rather than just be like, money, deadline. F you, money, deadline. Oh, we're April again. Yeah, that corporation... See, certain corporations actually have decent culture, where it's not terrible to work there. But certain corporations have bad culture, and or sometimes people get into them. Like that lady, where their whole thing is to just schmooze their way up the chain, and the whole time they treat everyone below them like absolute garbage. And that's not every corporation and not every person, but there are definitely people that do that. And that's the kind of stuff that makes me mad. Okay, what am I doing right now anyways?
This place must be ancient, but that thing looks as good as new. Solid craftsmanship.
That's right, a couple episodes ago I followed the hooded man below the tavern down here, so we're probably just continuing back towards the monster people. Do I have any? I got nothing on me. Can I fight? I got a little dagger on my person. Nope. I hope I don't have to fight, because it's been a while. I've forgotten the fight buttons. The game is probably assuming that you just sit down and play it, but like over a weekend. But for some reason it's hard to record like that. Like to just sit down and record 20 episodes in a row or something. Like it's hard to binge record because you're
That's
talking.
him, the man
Oh,
I've
there
been
he is.
following.
There he is. Evil incarnate. He was it the prophet? Whatever the cult, the religion people look
I
at him
haven't
as
seen
their
any other
supreme
boats
dude.
here. I'll need to find some other way to get to the other side.
Maybe get a piggyback from one of the monsters we saw earlier. Find a way across. This looks like... Can I just walk off the edge? The game tends not to let you do stuff like that. But yeah, it's somewhat harder to binge record because, like, for me, my voice will usually get tired after an hour or two. And also, recordings take up, like raw recordings take up a lot of hard drive space. Na 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 na. Need a hum. So yeah, like this half-hour episode is going to be like 25 gigs, I think, of raw data about it. So I can't just record all day either, because otherwise it'll literally like completely eat the entirety of my hard drive. Let's see. So there's a little insider knowledge for you folks.
That creature
Why I
didn't
record-
touch the door. It just opened as if by magic.
He
So I
hummed.
did it.
He
Always
hummed.
with the magic.
But that's why I'll record in little batches, and I gotta then edit them and get them up and do all that before I can record more. So I'll end up like having gaps between episodes where I'll come back and forget, for example, how to fight, because sometimes it's been a while. All right. Can I sing though?
That creature didn't touch the door. If
No,
one
he
of those
didn't. He hummed at it.
Sang to the door.
Yeah.
And it opened up.
Yeah. Let me
Magic.
sing.
You gotta love it.
Do I need a musical instrument? Okay, apparently they're not going to let me sing.
Creature didn't touch the door.
All right.
It just
Fine. That's
opened
fine.
As if by magic.
Yep,
So
it was magic.
Always with the magic.
Always with the magic. April, you should be over it by now. You've been in this world for 10 years. You shouldn't be like, magic? Unbelievable. Or even surprised by it anymore. Like, ugh, more magic. It's like it should just totally be like, not even a remarkable thing. Oh, of course the door opens by magic. It'd be shocking if it didn't. Okay. Can I find like a flute? It seems pretty apparent. Okay, is there any kind of thing here? It's just over and over again. By magic. Always with the magic. One of the creatures sang to the door and opened up. Magic, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Unfortunately, I do not have a sing button. Oh, it's open! When did that happen? I guess when I walked away, opened by itself? I don't know what just happened. Wait for him to open it. Wait, what did he do? He touched the thing?
I think
This.
that's an altar.
I don't want to mess with it. What are these? Nothing. What do I do with this?
It's a panel with 3 stone buttons. Maybe it's a kind of archaic magical keypad.
Was I supposed to be watching him while he did this? The little... Do they correspond with anything? Oh, crap. Oh, crap-a-doodle. Nothing. Well, what am I supposed to do?
That goes back into the main cave. It doesn't look like there's any way for me to open it.
Alright.
There must be some combination needed to open the door. I'll just try something.
Hide in here. Oh. Okay, now what does he do? Shit! Alright. I guess we're gonna have a close-up on your face, because if I push a button to turn around... This is April. You're cute gal. But, alright, you know what? We're over about 30 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna do editing or not. Hey! If I did do editing, and the episode's short. I apologize, but this is probably a good place. This is a good cliffhanger. Oh lord, that's what it is. There's a siren going by, which my bird believes is another giant bird roaming the neighborhood. Is she's warning it, or is she trying to communicate with it? I don't know. I don't know what the point is. If something big and scary seems to be outside, why would you shout at it? I'm not worried. You don't need to alert me to it. I'm not scared of it. You don't... Yeah, whatever. Alright. So we're going to call this an episode. I'd like to thank everybody for joining me once again for another episode of Lawyer Plays Dreamfall, The Longest Journey. And until next time, I hope everybody is doing well and take care. Bye-bye.